what happens when your doctor finds a tumor or a mass? Now, I'm going to talk a bit about head and neck masses because that's my wheelhouse. That's where I work. When your primary care provider finds a tumor or a mass in your neck, you will be sent to an imaging center to get some imaging studies. And there are different modalities in imaging studies. You can have an ultrasound, you can have a CT scan, an MRI. Certain tumors, masses will be more amenable to certain types of imaging studies, and I won't get into that right now. The purpose of that is so that we can look underneath and see where this thing lies, what the consistency is of this mass. Is it vascular? Is it cyst, meaning it's like fluid filled or encapsulated? Is it a lymph node? So that's the purpose of the imaging studies. Once you have been sent for those imaging studies, you will then be referred to a surgeon. Much like me. It's always so much more helpful if we have your studies beforehand. For me, I look at pictures beforehand, and oftentimes if your primary care provider is concerned about the tumor, they will pick up the phone and call their surgeon. If I'm concerned about a cancer, I will see that person as soon as possible because I know that these things can become problematic if they're not addressed right away. The surgeon will opt to either send you for a biopsy, like a needle biopsy, to a radiologist, or sometimes they'll do it in the office. If it's something that's very concerning, say they found a mass inside your throat, then oftentimes we will schedule you for surgery to biopsy that tissue. I don't ever say, hey, you have cancer, unless I know on a piece of paper, because I've sent your specimens in to a pathologist and they have found cancer. I don't ever say, hey, you have cancer, let's go do some treatments. Sometimes in the operating room, we'll also opt for what we call a frozen section. Frozen section just means that we'll take a small piece of tissue, send it off to a pathologist while you're under general anesthesia. They'll have a quick look at it and see whether or not there's cancer cells present. That sometimes will dictate what we do next. Once you've been diagnosed with cancer, that's when you go back to the surgeon's office and we talk about the results. Before we can even get to the treatment option, you go through more studies. And so you get a PET CT scan. PET CT scan is a specific type of imaging study that's going to tell us areas in the body that is what we call hypermetabolic. I'll do a separate video on the PET CT scans and what that means, what it does, and then we talk about treatment options. I will talk about treatment options for cancer after this video so that this video isn't too long because I'm only limited to 3 minutes. This was just a quick video that I wanted to post. I don't want you to kind of be left out in the dark and go, oh my God, what happens next? So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, list them down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.